Where are you from exactly?
Lilburn, Georgia.
Sounds like a rapper. Lil Burn.
He just got shot, didn't he?
Shout out Lil Burn. He's in with that Drake.
It's not a good start.
Little Burn, Georgia?
I think
Lilburn,
Lil.
Georgia.
Holy
How do you spell it?
shit.
L-I-L?
Lalburn. One word, though.
Okay.
Yes, Lil Burn.
Apostrophe.
Yeah.
What record label is he on?
Lil Burn.
One of 8 kids.
Yeah.
Your dad's a preacher.
Yep.
What'd your mom do?
Stay-at-home mom. 8?
What kind of kid?
I know.
What kind of
That's
kid?
a lot of daycare you're paying for.
What do you, I think it's well. So my I wish any of these were made up, but my extended family is Amish.
Really?
Get the fuck out of
Where,
here.
where Amish?
So my grandparents split off from the Amish community and went to Mennonite.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
Amish
light.
but electricity.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
Mennonite-
They can watch football.
Yeah, but they still know they don't believe in healthcare. They don't believe in war.
I see them at the Wawa outside,
Yeah.
like in
Yes.
Lancaster.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
Lancaster,
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
where my
yeah.
parents are from.
No
That's where we
shit.
spend every Christmas.
Whoa.
Really?
We used to
In
go
the
and
dark.
watch your family at
Yeah.
field trips. Really, we'd go on a bus
Exploit
and
us.
be like, "Look at these fucking haircuts these guys got."
That explains the pies you brought.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, so they
Nothing on that?
my family, my parents grew up like that.
Wow.
They became Mennonite, and then my dad went to seminary
Huh.
and then if Mennonite broke off from Amish, Pentecostal kind of broke off from Mennonite. Yeah.
No shit.
Wow.
So
Wait,
that's
so
what-
your parents were both Amish? From
extended family, like grandparents. What does that mean?
Grandparents
What
were
does this
Amish.
mean? Stop him? Or what is You went like this.
this guy's putting the whole system on trial. He came in with his Amish magic,
Throw some,
and he's tricking us.
can you read my thoughts? Throw some Skittles in front of me. I just get distracted. Wait, your parents.
I realized that, wow, he's the only one to ever pick up on that. I have an odd body language thing with you where I have to clear the air because I see you getting confused.
Your grandparents were Amish.
Grandparents were
Yeah.
Amish.
Your grandfather broke off.
Yeah.
So damn, they were in like the same town or whatever.
Yeah,
your
Lancaster,
grandparents-
Pennsylvania.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
He was ran a dairy
No way.
farmer. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Probably good milk.
Great milk.
Yeah.
Great.
Tony
milk.
needs
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute. That's pretty good. Wait. So how would you guys go back and spend Christmas there? Weren't they shunned?
We still do. All right. So in the
You go to the Mennonite side, not the Amish.
No, the Amish
okay.
side. We go to the Amish side.
But they're
Really?
Mennonites now.
yeah.
You're not hanging with the Amish, you're hanging with the
No,
Mennonites.
we're hanging with the Amish.
Dude, you must roll in like a dude from the future.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
blowing people's minds.
They're like, what? Yeah. They don't know about the Tonight Show, but if they did,
they'd be
They'd be-
impressed.
Jimmy Fallon.
they'd be impressed. Well, okay, so if you leave, so the Mennonite church is the Amish church is having problems now because people are finding out about stuff,
Sure.
like the internet. Like if it just when you
Oh, they're fine. Yeah, I got you.
well, every cult, it's not a cult. I love the family I'm from, but every religious
like that, yeah, of
org
course.
has to have control of information.
Sure.
And once a kid goes, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing in Times Square? I'm out of here.
outta here.
Everybody.
Yeah.
So everybody. So you know what Rumspringer is?
Yeah, what's the rate on that? Don't a lot of them, probably less and less are going now. The Temptations are
Oh,
greater.
everybody's. So at 18, you can go out, do whatever you want
Mm-hmm.
for as long as you want, and then once you come back and join, you got to be under the rules of the
Sure.
the bishop. So
Okay.
a lot of people, what they're doing now is leaving and then hanging around the community and never joining.
Ah.
So they can have an iPhone, but they're
in the world a little bit.
yeah, but they're chill. But they still like to have the baked goods, and they're still Christian. But they're like, I vape.
Sure.
Yeah, and I shouldn't say that about. But they're like, you exposed us, and are you garbage?
It's like when you.
They'll never see this.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Look at Tom jumping Jimmy Fallon.
He's sitting down with Jimmy Fallon and Robert De Niro.
I love the Amish.
The best.
Yeah, great.
I've been
people.
watching a lot of YouTube videos about Amish people recently. That's crazy. And also that's like,
Man, they throw
as
out,
we're two
Lancaster.
dirtbags from the Philadelphia area, so Lancaster, that's
Lancaster.
like
Yeah.
crazy time.
they throw out a buffet up there near Dutch Wonderland that'll blow
That's
your
the world's
hair
largest
back.
buffet is out
Woo!
there.
Yeah.
I don't know
A
what
lot
they
of
put in
baked
that
goods.
gravy.
Mhm.
Well, the Mormons, they're the ones that don't do caffeine.
Yes.
So
Salt Lake City, you can't get a cup of
you
coffee.
can't do caffeine. So, but I said if the religion, because they updated, they're like, all right, we got to include black people. Like back in the 70s, which is very
There
late.
was
Who,
no
the
black
Amish?
Amish?
No, this is Mormons.
Okay. There was no black Mormons. Or
Yeah, so
less.
they're like no caffeine. You could tell it's kind of the rules were kind of created on the go because it really should be no sugar,
Gotcha.
right?
Sure. That makes sense.
Because they were like no caffeine. But back in remember the 80s, like caffeine was like you have a Dr. Pepper before bed and you don't know what you're gonna dream about.
Sure.
And now it should if they're updating the Mormons should be because sugar. We grew up. Sugar's great.
Hey, look at us. Yeah.
No one when I was growing up, no one ever had a problem. No one ever was like, watch the sugar.
Yeah.
Never.
No.
We have pixie sticks, dude.
I know. Shout out to them. We still got them here if you need any. We're not Amish.
The
You
candy,
let the black people in, you get rid of the sugar. You're trying to explain this to them. They're all just staring at you.
All right. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So, how are you able to go back?
okay,
Because your grandparents were obviously in
yeah.
the
My
church.
great grandmother
So
was
they
an
weren't
Amish church.
So they weren't shunned. That's not necessarily shunned, or they were.
No, they left. They left the Amish church.
Okay. So there's
Yeah.
there's still an olive branch between them and the community.
They still hang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whose house do you stay at when you guys go back there for Christmas?
I stay in a hotel. So there's a place called. This is gonna blow your mind, but there's a place out north of Sarasota. You look it up. It's called
Sarasota, New York.
Sarasota, Florida.
Oh,
It's
okay.
called Pinecraft. It's like Amish. I don't know what's any way to describe it. It's Amish Las Vegas. I know this is my life, you guys. No, I'm just joking.
This
Yeah.
is crazy.
So Amish so every you have to join the Amish church.
okay.
Okay, so you pretty much report to your Christianity. You can kind of just be out here.
You're hanging.
Yeah. There's no
I'm
accountability.
in. I'm out. Maybe
Whose
not.
church do you go to? I watch online.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of rules. The Amish communities are very close knit.
Mm-hmm.
So you are in charge of the pastor you report to. So the Florida bishop is it's like spring break bishop. He's kind of chill.
Yeah.
He's like
He's
a
a-
summer school teacher.
Yeah.
He's
So
vibing.
they have bikes.
Whoa.
No cars. They have bikes with electric motors though. I know.
Wait, so that's where you go at Christmas. You don't go. You don't go to
Pinecraft.
Lancaster.
We go to Pinecraft. Lancaster we used to go to for like my first 30 years of life. Now we go to the spring break
And when you would go to Lancaster, where would you stay at? Like one of your cousin's house?
hotel.
You'd still stay at a hotel.
Yeah.
So you weren't staying in the house with no electricity.
No,
or anything
no,
like
no,
that?
no. We don't go in that. No, we. Well, my parents broke it. My parents aren't with that.
Okay.
We wouldn't. They wouldn't do that.
Well, who do you go and visit up there?
Just the community.
So at
All
some
the
point,
cousins, all the people.
Where are
that
you doing that?
Making leather belts and stuff like that.
where are you doing that? At like their house?
They're all around the community. We go visit them,
nice.
see what they're up to.
What's that like?
Show
What's
'em the
an
outside.
Amish Christmas? It's probably pretty homey and
They don't
cozy.
celebrate Christmas.
No.
No,
Devil's
dude, they don't have
work.
Christmas.
Oh, there's no Christmas tree and like you
No,
know
dude. No.
apple pies and
No, probably have-
ham and all that stuff.
Well,
Is it all food with you? They don't have sherbet or.
hey.
Hey,
So you just do that at that time. Do you guys celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, we do, but my cousins don't.
Your cousin up there don't.
Yeah, everybody kind of broke away and they decided what they're
what
gonna
they do and what they
yeah.
don't do. Wow.
They don't do Halloween up in the Amish.
No, we don't do Halloween.
You don't do Halloween.
My family don't do Halloween. Which I have a joke in my show. It's like, how can we believe in this God of the universe? It's almighty, all powerful. Then the 6-year-old puts on an Elsa dress. It's like, man, nothing I can do. We lost her.
Give the kid a Snickers. will you?
Yeah, we lost her.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Okay.
This
And-
might be the first Amish bloodline, right?
Yeah.
We have.
It's a lot of pressure.
an Italian guy once.
Yeah.